live had froze. From what I was reading, I believe it did. Um, I'm not sure if it was my end. It still was saying that it was live, so I'm not really sure. But I really didn't want to just end the live like that. So if you guys are here, come on in. Come on in, come on in. Hey, mamas. So I'm not sure. Maybe it's acting up. I'm not really sure. Was I frozen, Sandra? Did the live freeze or something? Can you guys hear me now? Oh, wow. I didn't know it had frozen. I don't know why. Kept loading, but no picture. Oh, wow. Yeah, I don't know what that was all about. I'm not really sure. Let's see in here. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I was like, what are they talking about? Is it frozen? I was talking about this little girl here. She's back. But you know what though? These little Amazon dolls be having some. This girl has some soft hair. She do. Uh, she really does. I wonder if Melissa's getting ready for work right now. Yeah, I don't listen. I do not do well with the heat. Um, I am definitely about to get off of here because I have to go get an air conditioner from the basement, and I'm gonna have my sons help me. Cause when I went in their room, it smelled like balls and it smelled like teenage boys, and it was quite disgusting. So they definitely need an air conditioner in their room for sure. Hmm. Seriously, sweaty balls and gym socks or something. I don't know, but teenage boys be stinking. Oh, God forgive me. They're my boys and I love them, so I can say that, you know. But the truth is, when they're going through puberty, they stink. They stink. Right, Sandra? Like, they just, the smells that be coming out of that room, I'll be like, oh my God. Oh my God. So I need to get some airflow up in there. They need some cool air because it's hot. They smell like, oof. I ain't even gonna say what it really smell like, but I'm gonna try to keep it PG here. But yeah, them teenage boys, I'm telling you, one is 16 and one is 18, so you could only imagine. Yeah, but we need it. Definitely need a bigger place. Um, I mean, this house is a decent size, but I definitely need a um like a studio room, something that I can paint in, or something that I can keep my dolls in, or do my nails in. I need that. I don't like doing all this stuff in the living room. Yeah, Sandra, if somebody getting out of line, you already know what to do. Give them the boot. Give them the boot. Give them the boot. You too, Carla. Give them the boot. Give them the boot. Yeah, I need some more space. It's like, like, I need to, I don't know. I know what I need to do. I don't need to have this many dolls. And it's not even really a lot. But I do need to downsize, to the ones that I really um, bond with, which would definitely be my journey and Maya. Hey. So, and I think, oh my God, I'm so excited. I have a doll on the way. It's like, it'd be like Christmas or something. I'm telling you, I cannot wait. I'm so happy. So happy. Yeah, but it's like, the living room is a nice size. I'm gonna kind of give y'all a little glimpse. It's kind of messy on that side. Look, um, I promise y'all I'm not nasty or messy. It's just right now it's kind of a transition, so that's why it kind of looks like that. But that's the other side of the living room. And hubby has his stuff over there. Did y'all even ever meet Coconut? I don't think I introduced y'all to Coconut. Hold up. Let's see if Coconut is out. My hubby has all of his work clothes over here. Okay, let's see. Let's see if Coconut is out. I don't think so. Oh, there she is. Look. Look at Coconut. I don't know if you guys can see her, but she's inside of that little rock. Hey, Coconut. Hey, Coconut. Hi. Say, what up, Sandra and Carla? What up, though? Oh, God. She is what do you call it? A gecko? I mean, a gecko? I said a gecko. Oh, my God. Let me turn this light back out. Hi, Coconut. Yeah, but that living room is messy. I think I need to close this front door now because it is getting not chilly, but you know, I don't live in I wouldn't consider it the safest of neighborhoods. And somebody walk in here, they already know they're gonna get the one too. Was y'all able to see Coconut? No, it's not a snake. She's a lizard or lizard. Yep. What do they call it? Uh, what do they call her? She's a gecko. She's a gecko. Yeah, they're gonna get the 2 piece and the biscuit special if they come walking in this house. Trust me. Okay, because Mama will kick off her shoes. No, she's not an iguana. She's a gecko. Yeah, yeah, a spotted gecko or something like that is called. I don't know. But we've had her literally for about 2 years now, and she eats worms. Yep. But that's the closest thing to a pet that we can have in this house because the landlord had a bad experience with the last tenant having, I think they had cats or something. And I guess she said that the cats sprayed all over and it was stinking and blah, 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 blah. She said, they run around Florida. I need to catch one of them. Yeah, I like all of them. My daughter, fun fact, my daughter, when she was about, I don't know, she had to be about 8, she bugged the shit out of me she wanted a mouse. And what did mommy do? I went to the freaking pet store and I got her, basically it was like a feeder mouse. It had pink eyes and it was white and it looked disgusting. But she kept it as a pet. She did. Yep. She definitely did. So my gecko is the only thing. Oh, really? I know. And I don't know, but I was like, my children are weird in a good way though. They're not, weird like harmful weird, but they're all weird in their own right. So my daughter, she always wanted to be a veterinarian. She just loves all type of animals. She's like, "Oh, look at the cat on the side of the road. Oh, she doesn't have a home." She's that type. Um so she's had quite a few little pets that I've tried to have, but I've always been a very busy working mom, and needless to say, she could never really take care of them. We've had rabbits, we've had a dog, a cat, um, so we've had our share of pets. Cats I don't particularly like. I think they're sneaky little bitches, and they like to scratch you and fucking walk between your legs and trip you. So cats I'm not too particular on, but yeah, pets should be free. Tell him he right. Tell Jason he is right. Yeah, cats are sneaky little bitches, and they act kind of demonic sometimes. I remember we had a cat. This was years ago, and uh, one of we had like a spare room or something, and we had the light out in there, and we had a cat, and this cat kept stopping. It would like go toward the bedroom that we're talking about that was empty. It would stop there, and it just would start hissing and fucking. It wouldn't go in the room though, and I'm like, what the hell? So it's almost like the cat was sensing something. You know what I'm saying? And I'm like, that shit freaked me out. I'm like, is there a ghost in here or like what the hell? You know, Aurora is so cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, most kids like animals because they don't have to do the upkeep. So until they find out that they really have to do the upkeep, look at my fat stomach. Oh my god. I gotta get rid of this weight. This is terrible. Look at this shit. Terrible, terrible. Oh my god. I am actually the biggest I have ever been. I was doing pretty damn good on my weight loss like last year. And now with this menopause shit, oh my god, I've been eating. We're not even gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about when I lose weight. That's what we're gonna talk about because I feel too fat. I do, and I don't like it. I was texting with my FaceTiming with my sister the other. Ooh, oh shit! I hope it didn't freeze again. I was FaceTiming with my sister the other day, and she's like, when did you get tits? And I'm like, what? And she's like, when did you get titties? And I'm like, because I've always had small ones, and she's like, I said, well, they're the same size. They're not just gonna grow when you're 50. And she was like, oh yeah, yeah, they do when you go through menopause. So I was like, I'm gonna have to look into that. That ice is so good. I always eat ice because I be hot. Mm-hmm. When did you get hit? Because she used to always tease me and tell me that I was down with the itty bitty titty committee. Itty bitty titty committee. That's what she used to say to me. So, thanks. Okay, so, I mean, you guys are cool. As long as y'all not trolling or nothing in here, because, y'all gonna definitely get sniped out of here if you guys are trolling. But if you say things like, you like my hair, okay, that's cool. Um, but yeah. So, I don't think I told you guys, but my sister is like 5.5 years younger than me. I have one sister. She had a brother. He was my half brother. And he passed away many, many, many years ago when we were small. So it's always been her and I. Um, she took up, she used to take up like ballet and different stuff in school. But one day when she was young. She had to be about maybe 9 or something like that, 8 or 9. She was taking dance class in school, and she fell and she hit her knee. So she would go home and complain to my mom that her knee was hurting. And, my mom, God bless her dead, and I love her, but, with her ghetto self, she was like, girl, it ain't nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. You know, I'll give you some Tylenol. It's nothing. And she kind of like ignored it until one day, my sister was like in excruciating pain. And finally, she's like, and you know what? Real quick, I just want to say this. Back in the day, you could be damn near dying, and your parent would be like, "Oh, just brush it off." You know what I'm saying? Like that's how the parents were back in the day. Like you had to literally be bleeding out in order for them to take you to the damn hospital. But anyway, back to the story real quick. So my sister was in. Oh, okay. I told you she was in dance class. So finally, my mom decided to take her to the hospital. They took X-rays, and she had broken her knee or something. So anyway, fast forward a couple of months after that, they wind up doing extensive tests on it because she just kept complaining that it was hurting, it was hurting, it was hurting. And come to find out, she had cancer in her kneecap. Okay? So, she had to wind up, and she was kind of young. I wasn't even there anymore because I wind up moving with my dad. That's a whole nother story. But anyway, it was just her and my mom there at the time, and she wind up having cancer in her knee. She went through some chemotherapy, which was kind of good and kind of not because the cancer never came back in her knee, but she lost her hearing in one ear and it messed up her heart. Okay, so he said take some tussin and go outside and play. So it messed up the hearing in her ear, and it messed up her heart pretty bad. So now, fast forward, she is, let me see, 40. I mean, no, what am I talking about? She's 45. Um, my sister has had a heart attack. Okay, thank God her husband well, he still is a firefighter, and he was able to do CPR and basically bring her back. Okay, so she's had. I'm not gonna get too deep into it, but she has had some issues, and it just scares me to death because right now it's just really me and her. You know what I'm saying? And she's a little sis. I'm the big sis. Sometimes I call her my little big sis because sometimes she kind of puts me in line. Kind of slaps me around a little bit. Um. So yeah. I worry about her a lot. I pray for her a lot. And yeah, that's my sister. Her name is Aikisha Kiki. But shout out to her. She is one of the strongest women that I know today. She's very strong. Almost too strong, and she needs to sit her ass down sometimes. She's traveling all around the world, and oh, this is on my bucket list. But so yeah, just shoot up a prayer for her if you think about it, guys. Her name is Aikisha, or her nickname is Kiki. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yep. Mm, 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 mm. Yeah, that's how moms used to be back in the days. I remember. Like, I would be burning up with a fever and everything, and my mom would be like, we used to have something called Buckley's in New York, and it was fucking disgusting. Buckley's was just, oh my god. Oh, I still remember the taste of it. Buckley's, it was called Buckley's. Now, with me living in Niagara Falls, I think you can only get it in Canada. I think so. Um, Thanks so much for the prayers, guys. But Buckley's is like Robitussin times fucking 15. Okay, it is disgusting. And she used to freaking line us up. Even if, like, let's say I was sick and my sister wasn't sick, she would still make us get in line, and she would fucking pop, give us that damn Buckley's. But it worked. It definitely worked. And I remember some people saying that mothers used it, castor oil. Like, mothers, what the fuck is wrong with with mothers? They used to use all type of disgusting stuff to try to cure us. You know what I mean? But I ain't gonna lie, it worked. Oh my god, pastina is so good. I love pastina. I took care of an Italian lady and she let me taste it. It is so good. Oh, you said it's discontinued in the US. That's why then. Oh wow. Wow. I wonder why. But Buckley's was disgusting. It was pastina and ginger ale and a cold rag. Oh yeah, that pastina is good. Ginger ale is like a cure all. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody swears by freaking ginger ale. But ginger ale really does. If it's ginger ale with 100% ginger, it does settle your stomach. That's a true fact. Really? Oh wow, they have it here. I had some pastina like maybe about a year ago. Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah, different places you definitely can't, it's not the same. Just like I definitely miss, oh my god, Luigi's Pizza Spot in New York. I mean, I miss eating the knishes from the damn hot dog trucks, and I miss a lot. The food is really what I miss from New York. I do. Look at me talking about food again, knowing my fat ass don't need no food. But anyway, they have a website with new flavors, but it's only intended for Canadians. Oh wow. There's no, I don't care what nobody says. There's no pizza like New York pizza. Like the pizza here is real mediocre. It's at best. Um and I have not tasted a pizza here in Niagara Falls or Buffalo that even comes close to New York City pizza. Like I remember always walking up to Jamaica Avenue with my sister, and we would go to this one pizzeria. I want to say it's called Luigi's, but I'm not sure. But it was right on the corner of Jamaica Avenue, and it was on the corner, and it was like standing room only. You couldn't sit down, but they did have like shelves that went all the way around, like a. It was kind of like a, I guess you could say a table that went all the way around, but it was like you couldn't sit down. You would have to literally stand up, eat your pizza, and get the fuck out of there. Okay, and I know why they did it. Um, but when I tell you that damn pizza, oh, I remember it like it was yesterday. The crust was thin and crispy. You could fold it in half. Oh my god. Nobody makes pizza like New Yorkers. Nobody. Yep. And that's the stuff I miss. I really do. Yeah. Oh, Tracy, you never had a then you haven't had pizza. Right. Exactly. Oh my god. Or when my mother used to go to she used to go to Woolsworth. There was a pizzeria right across the street. Oh my god, I remember it like it was yesterday. I do. 17 people in the live. Please do me a favor and at least tap the live for me. I mean, tap the like button for me. I said tap the live. Tap the like button for me. If you don't want to drop down in the comments, that's okay. You can stay in the bushes. It's okay. Listen, Sandra, when I used to go in Woolworth, however you pronounce it, I used to feel like bougie as hell. You know what I'm saying? In my mind, it was the rich people store. You know what I'm saying? But I remember it. I remember it. I do. Oh my god, the hot pretzels. Yes. Oh my god. Mhm. Yep. Like this stuff, it just brings back so many memories. Like the nostalgia of it all is just, oh my god. Cross County? No, I don't. I don't remember that. I don't. Do you remember the Wiz? They used to have it was I think a music store that sold records, I think, or something like that. It was called the Wiz. Rock Burger. Oh wow. Yeah, I never heard of that before. But I remember I used to love the J.C. Penney catalogs. Oh my god. Like that type of stuff just brings back a lot of good memories. I can say I have a lot of horrible memories from my childhood, but things like that, they bring back good memories. Food is always going to be the at least I know in a lot of black families, food is definitely like the center of the communing, everybody coming together and shit like that. Food is always at the center of that. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, even the damn Chinese food, man. Like when I get Chinese food here in Niagara Falls, I'll be like, what the fuck is this? Where the fuck are my eggs? You know what I'm saying? Like, and then somebody told me you gotta ask for eggs in your shit. This is not the right shit. This is not the right Chinese food. Shit. Even the Italian ices. Oh my god. Oh god. Yeah. So, peanut chicken? No, I never heard of peanut chicken before. Never heard of it. That's crazy. Panda Express. There's a Panda Express across the whole damn. But yeah, no, I want to go home just to get me some Chinese food and some pizza for sure. Next time I go home, I'm getting those two for sure. Yup. Hello. Like, what is your name even? Why do you have so many T's in your name? That's weird. That's strange. Like Cardi B said. Yeah, right. Egg drop soup. Oh my god. It's chicken but peanut butter and sugar coated and fried with peanut butter on chicken. Wow, bro, that's different. If that person is a troll, I'm not really sure, but I don't know. The name looks real weird to me. Looks strange. Mm. Your name is Wilson. Why is your YouTube name like that? Why do you have so many T's in it? It just looks real weird. Peanut butter on chicken. Oh my god. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh my god. Wow. Oh, okay, so you just wanted to be kind of funny by putting all those T's on it. Okay, I get it. Whatever floats your boat. Yeah. Uh-huh. Peanut butter powder that's mixed in. I don't know if I want to try no peanut butter on my chicken. That sounds, I don't know. that sounds that sounds a little. I mean, but you can't knock it, right? Unless you try it. That's what they say. But it just sounds a little weird. It does. Um, I'm supposed to be. Look, I got on here and said I'm supposed to be organizing these clothes and putting them in these little bins and putting them underneath the thing. And I'm just sitting here, just enjoying the conversation. Peanut butter, peanut butter powder. Say that 5 times. Peanut butter powder. Peanut butter. Oh my god. Um. So I have to work a 16-hour shift tomorrow. Um. So needless to say, I think I'm gonna get off of here, because I have to work in the morning, fairly early, and I already have insomnia as it is. Um. Whoever wants to join can join, but yeah. Yeah, whoever wants to join can join, Carla. But just so she knows, because I had a feeling. Never mind. But just so, uh, I mean, any this is a public live stream. So whoever wants to join into the chat, they can. Um, I'm not gonna stop anyone from joining the live stream. Uh, you don't have to stay in the bushes. Mm. Barbie. She didn't know my channel. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, she can join. I'm gonna be on for a little while longer. She can join real quick. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I am a little bit tired. Hey Barbie, do I know you? Okay. Angels from Above Nursery. Hello. Hey Barbie, what brings you over? Charney? Oh, Charnay? Okay. I mean, yeah, anybody can join the live stream, but I'm definitely going to still, in my mind, kind of vet things out, because this is a peaceful place, and This is a drama free place and all that stuff. I've heard of you via. Oh, okay. Well, earlier, before you guys came in, I was having a pretty serious talk about friendship and what constitutes friendship today online versus the old school way of meeting somebody, you know, oh, okay, meeting somebody, in a grocery store or whatever. And, I pretty much was asking some of the viewers and I gave them my viewpoint. Oh, okay. I gave him my viewpoint on friendship as well. And I was saying to me, I'm more of an old school person. However, I have adopted to this way of meeting people online, obviously. But I was also saying that for me, in order for me to gauge a person and online and to actually call them a friend, that I definitely had some, basically some requirements. I'm not just gonna, because online, right? I was saying, we all know that when you're online, you can be whoever you want. Okay, we're living in a day and age of catfish. We're living in a day and age where it's just a bunch of weird shit going on. Point blank. Period. So I was just talking about, you know, what my qualifications were in order for me to consider somebody as a friend. And I was saying that, friendship is like any relationship. Obviously, you have to, there's different stages to it, right? So if I meet somebody today, obviously, I'm not going to be like, "Oh, you're my friend." You know what I'm saying? It has to build up. Okay, it has to build up. Um, yeah, so that's what I was saying. I was saying also, I don't use the word friend lightly, but I was definitely saying that some of my qualifications of a friend is I have to have something, and it has to be um, a mutual respect. It has to be, we have to have things in common, that we both have in common together, and basically it has to be equal. So the part that I was kind of stressing on was I cannot say that I'm somebody's friend if they know firecrackers. They always do that. They know that they know everything about me pretty much. Okay, and I don't really know much about them. Okay, so that's kind of like unequal. You know what I'm saying? So you always have to be mindful of those different things. Okay, so I'm pretty sure that anybody right now, even everybody that's in this live right now, can say that a person that they have called a friend, that they have actually spoken to them, they have text with them, they have FaceTime with them, and all of that. I'm getting hot, having a hot flash now. Right, absolutely. So basically, my point is when you call somebody a friend, right? If you know, let's say you know a person's address, you know their phone number, you know pretty much everything about them. You know how they look, okay? You know how, I don't know, their family looks. It has to be a two-way street, okay? I even got into the different definitions of friendship, okay, by Webster's dictionary and, whoever else's meanings of friendship. But it definitely has to be, the thing that sticks out to me is mutual. Okay, it has to definitely be mutual. There's no way, in my opinion, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people can agree with this. I'm not gonna call somebody a friend
if I've known them for, I don't know, 6 months, and I've never really talked to them on a phone. I've never really seen how they looked. It has to be mutual. Okay? So I'm not going to let you see everything about me or my children. It should be both ways. Okay? It should be a mutual vested interest. It should be both ways. Okay? So that is that's definitely what constitutes a friendship. Let's see. Oh, bye, Cam. Okay, you said. Oh, okay. I wonder if there's a way. Barbie, you wanna? I think one of these lives you can come up. You wanna come up? Let's see. They know my number. F- Phone numbers. Talk on the phone is always first step before a picture. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I totally agree. Well, not necessarily. No, I can't say I agree. I take that back. I can't say I really agree because in my opinion, um, I don't necessarily have to talk with someone on the phone before sending them a picture, especially if I've seen them. So that's not necessarily true. To me, that's not necessarily true. But I mean, that may be your criteria for a friendship. But most of the times, honestly, friendships are gonna flow. They're gonna flow naturally, and they're gonna be organic. They're not forced. Um, they shouldn't be forced at all. Most of the time, when you meet somebody that you say that you love or you call a friend after some time, it's going to be a mutual situation where both of you basically is like an unspoken thing, and that you love them, they love you, and stuff like that. Okay, I'm not sure I understand what you're saying. When they deny doing that, it's hard for me to move forward. What do you mean by that, Barbie? Because I don't understand what that means. Yeah, I'm not really understanding what you're talking about right now. Oh, to talk on the phone? They know my number. Wait, when they deny doing that, it's hard for me to move forward. What are you talking about specifically, though? I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused right now. Can you kind of be more specific with what you're talking about, please? Because I'm curious to know. I'm really curious to know. Let's see. Can't get to know someone by communicating via chat or comment or even text. Can't get to know someone by communicating through chat or comment or even text. Well, actually, you can. You can. I mean, you can to a certain extent. I'll put it like that. You can to a certain extent. You can't fully get to know someone. And I'm sitting here squinting because I don't have my glasses on. But, um, yeah. I mean, but there's gonna be a limit to that because there's only so much that you can chat or talk. I mean, yeah, chat or text about. Eventually it has to move on to another step, right? If it's gonna be a mutual friendship, there's gonna be another step in it. Okay, because if you have a vested interest in the person and you want to become friends with them, it's going to naturally move beyond that. Gotta talk on the phone because when things are sent in messages, they can get misconstrued, and what your meaning behind it sometimes will take it the wrong way, and then you can't explain. That's true. Uh huh. Yeah, text messages can definitely get misconstrued because there is no, there's no feeling behind it, there's no emotion behind it, and it's just words. That's true. So I agree with you with that. Hmm. That's all I'm. Oh, okay, okay. Yeah, I got that part. I understand that. So I was asking. I was basically asking before you came in, earlier. I was asking all of the viewers, to them, what constitute, huh? Some people suffer Oh, okay. Well, honestly, I feel like in this community, a lot of people suffer from something, right? Can cause some people some. No, that's not how that go though, Barbie. I'm sorry to tell you. That's not how that go. You're saying taking pictures can cause anxiety, which that part is true, and some people so you just accept what they're going to give it a time. No, you just accept no. No, not for my friendship anyway. That's the one thing. See, no. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. If I'm gonna be friends with somebody, or I'm gonna call them a friend, or they want to get close to me. I mean, we all have anxiety. I have anxiety right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, not right now, but currently in my life. But if even with anxiety, if a person really wants to meet you, they're going to sacrifice and meet you. They're gonna. I mean, that's not fair to say because here's the thing: you already saw my face, you already know personal details about me, but you may be trying to tell me that I can't really see or know personal things about you because you have anxiety. That don't jive with me, you know? Hey, Beth. Hi. If one side of the friendship is not to talk, the side is not. You to me, you don't. You saying where did you go from there? And in my world, you don't because eventually. I mean, okay, so I'm gonna give it a timeline. I'm gonna say this. Um, I'm gonna say this. I cannot have been doing everything else as far as communication goes, maybe text message, maybe email, and different things like that. Um, but that's it. And it's been 8 months or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just hypothetically speaking. I'm not specifically speaking. I'm hypothetically speaking. Um, because any normal person would think that that is weird. Any normal person would I mean, so let's flip it around. Okay? Let's flip it around. One way you can kind of understand a person or people a little bit better is if you actually put yourself in their shoes. Okay? How would you feel if you've never ever seen a person before,
but let's say that they're calling you friend, or they're saying they want to be your friend or what have you. Wouldn't you think it's a little wouldn't you be a little apprehensive, you know? I got to put my glasses on cuz I really don't see. Let's see. So, in my opinion, where you would go from there to me would be nowhere, because I'm not, me personally, and I'm not a mean person at all, but me personally, if a person really wants to be my friend, then they're gonna make friendship. One of the attributes of friendship also is compromise. Okay, and why? Like, I mean, why wouldn't you want your friend to, you know what I'm saying? I mean, okay, let me just say this. Okay? Me, for instance, I have a problem with my weight. Okay? I have a problem with my weight. You probably wouldn't think so because I'm on here doing a live right now. But I'm here doing a live, right? But I realize and understand that part of me communicating with my audience, my friends, is the fact that I may have to go live. Okay? And I have anxiety through the roof. So the whole point that I'm making is, if you want something bad enough, you're going to do it. Okay? And the only thing I'm saying is this. Um like I said, me personally, I definitely cannot be friends with the person if I've known them for an extended amount of time and I've never seen them. To me, that is extremely weird. And it's extremely uncomfortable. That's another thing I was talking about earlier when I started the live. I was talking about some of the qualifications of, and like I said earlier, it's not a checklist of things, okay? Obviously, I don't sit down and be like, hey, so do you, have you ever been to jail? And, it's not a fucking job interview or a application process, but it's just natural things that you would look for, okay? And all I'm saying is that it's very uncomfortable to know that someone knows how you look, and perhaps your family, and they know things about you, but you have never seen this person before, but then they want to be your friend. That's not, and perhaps the word friend is being perceived differently, and that's something else that I touched on. Okay, everybody does perceive things differently, and perception can be pretty much everything. Okay, nowadays, I was talking about this earlier too, you hear a lot of people online saying that, oh, she was my friend, you know, or whatever, and then they're dragging a person, or they're putting all their business out online. So everybody has, um, especially nowadays, everybody has different perceptions for what friendship is. And, I would like to say it's just because I'm old school, but no, I don't even think it's just because I'm old school. I think that the morals and the values that were instilled in me um, has taught me how to be a good friend and what a good friend actually looks like. Because I'm not going to say, let's say I'm friends with you, Barbie, okay? And we've already established that we're friends, okay? By, you may say I love you or whatever. We already pretty much have established our friendship. I'm not going to not like something that you do tomorrow without um without telling you, or I'm not going to get online and just start spewing all of your personal business that you told me. That's not a friendship, and that's what I mean by different people have different perceptions of what friendship really is. And with me, I need to know that a person has the same definition of friendship as I have. That's what makes it, you know what I'm saying? That's what makes people bond. That's what makes good friendships, is because if you're if you're if you and your friend should have pretty much equal your beliefs should be just about the same, you know, everything should be pretty much similar. And I'm not saying that you have to take on the very essence of your friend and be just like them. That's not what I mean. But you guys should definitely have a lot in common. You know what I'm saying? And seeing a person and living color live is definitely a necessity. It's important. It's very important. You know, I mean, I will put that right up there with, you know, at the top of the list. I mean, how can I call anybody a friend of mine and I've never seen him a day in my life? Like that's no, 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 no. I don't move like that. I can't. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we can just keep it at, you know, we're associates or what have you, but in order to call somebody a true friend, it gets a lot deeper than that. You know what I'm saying? It gets a lot deeper than that. And so, you know, I'm not trying to, you know, bash or pound on anybody, but I'm just trying to have you understand that you have to put yourself in other people's shoes. And if it's something is important to the person that you want to be friends with or whatever, um, it shouldn't be such a huge request to fill. You know what I mean? And especially if you have already seen or you already know personal things about the person, like their address or their, you know, whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's not such a far fetched thing or a far fetched request for someone to want to be able to, you know what I'm saying, to be able to see who you are. Because the thing about this online thing is that a person that's not here in living color, they can be looking any kind of way. They can be making faces. They can be a whole totally different person. They can be not who they say they are. You know what I mean? And it is up to us as adults. Okay, we have a responsibility as adults to vet people to keep ourselves and our families safe. You know what I mean? Like that's that's a given, and I don't think that is too much of a demand. You know what I'm saying? It's not too much of a demand. Our top priority is to keep our us and our families safe. So I'm not going to, you know, a friendship is never one sided. Okay, it's definitely a mutual thing. Okay, it's not that, you know, and some people are like that. Some people really will be like asking you, and I've come across people like that I thought were cool. I thought we were kind of building a friendship, but I had to cut it off right then and there because I started noticing that they want to know everything about me, but they're not telling me shit about them. And that don't go like that. No, no, it's a mutual thing, you know? Well, Barbie, you know, if you put a lot of effort into this community and have been pushed away, then honestly, maybe you need to ask yourself why. Seriously. And I'm not trying to be mean. I'm just being straightforward with you. Because if I'm new at this in this community too. If you know I came into this community and I was getting pushed away by several people or a few people or whatever, I'm gonna sit back and evaluate that too. See, evaluation goes both ways. Okay, we have to self evaluate, and you know you evaluate the person. So if I come into this community and I'm getting pushed away by more than one person, I need to kind of ask myself, what is it about me? Why am I getting pushed away? You know what I'm saying? So all I'm saying is that sometimes you have to self evaluate. You have to self evaluate. And that's for all of us. All of us have to self evaluate. Yeah, there's we have to self evaluate. Okay, my dad used to always say, if everybody says you're a horse, then saddle up. You know what I'm saying? And he basically was telling me, like, if you have a few different people saying the same thing, then you need to evaluate why. You know what I'm saying? Like what is it? You know what I mean? And I don't know. I just don't really, the thing I don't understand is the pushback. You know what I'm saying? Like I really don't get it. I mean, I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. Mutual. Mutual is definitely the word. Mutual is the word. And that's what I said earlier in my live. I said the thing that sticks out to me with the meaning of friendship is mutual. It has to be a mutual thing. It can't be just what I want and screw what you want. It can't be that way. It has to be a compromise. Yeah. Yep, Rainbow, absolutely. I agree with that. I agree with that. And just like, if somebody is telling you that something is offensive to them, we have to see what's, how are we offending this person. Hmm. Because, I mean, it should be your goal if you saying that you consider somebody as a friend and you really like hanging out with them, you think they're cool, you shouldn't want to, do anything that's going to want to come across a certain way anyway, you know? Or you shouldn't want to do anything that's going to offend them. That's for all of us. You know what I'm saying? Like, but see, Barbie, you keep saying that you're saying it yourself right here. You're saying that text messaging gets misconstrued, and it does. So, if text messaging, I'm just saying, if text messaging and messages get misconstrued, don't wouldn't you want to wouldn't you want to get on FaceTime with the person and like, look, okay, now you know this and that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hmm, mm yeah, no, mm. Yeah, I think Barbie, I think you're kind of losing the point of what's being said. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Well, mm-mm. I mean, anybody can say that they're a pretty good person. Like, anybody can just say that, you know? No, they not. No, they not. You lying. Ain't nothing about the fallout. You lying. Cut it out. Cut it the hell out. Ain't nothing about the fallout. Do, 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 do. Thank you, Sandra. You about to get blocked, sir. Yeah. Mm, I see, Sandra. I see. And that's even more, you know what I'm saying? It's just it's not even a hard thing to comprehend or understand. It's really quite simple. Thank you, Beth. Beth, did I make you a moderator? Hold on, let me see. Mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. Thank you. Thank you, Carla. So, okay, so Barbie, um, I'm gonna see. This is not what the intention is. Okay, so you're asking Rainbow if you have offended her. I'm pretty sure, like, mm. So we're not about to do this though, you know. But Rainbow, if you would like to continue talking um to Barbie, you can. But if it's something that is not going to be productive, then we're not gonna do that. Right, and that's just the thing. Like, mm-mm. Oh my lord. Okay. So, hello. Good evening. Yeah, Barbie. You know, no offense, but I think you're one of those people that I was talking about that you just, you know, you throw that word friend around just too easily. Um, of course I do. If I have a if I have a channel, right? This is called Real Life and Reborn. So yeah. Oh, 7 likes and 27 people in here. Like, come on. Who didn't tap like? Give me some likes, y'all, please. Both. But what I want to ask you, Barbie, is the question I wanted to ask you. Um, are you going to do anything about like the situation at hand? Like, what's your aim? The like button should be. Let me see. Oh, it's at the top. It's up at the top, honey. Okay, I don't speak Spanish. I mean, I speak a little bit, but come on now. Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord. So, Barbie, do you have a channel? Mm-hmm. Blocked. Preach. You don't have a channel? Do you plan on making one, though? I'm curious. You plan on making a channel? Are you just a collector, Barbie, or what? Do you paint? Do you reborn dolls? Like, so you hide in a huge collection of dolls from your family? How do you do that? What in the world? So I'm just asking you. So you have a huge collection and you're hiding it from your family? How do you do that? Oh, cuz they live 3,000 miles away. So you live by yourself? Is that how you're getting away with hiding them? Hmm. Mm. Okay, so you said it's something that you are thinking about doing, Barbie. So how about make a channel? You don't have to show your dolls if you're scared that your family's gonna see them. I mean, the worst they can do is talk about you, and who gives a shit? you know? No, they won't. How will they find out? You can just name it your name, Barbie Lane. Is that your name? I mean, they don't have to find out about it. You can still just start a channel. But like I said, if they do find out, like, what's the worst that's gonna happen? They're gonna come and burn all your dolls. Let me stop. I'm being stupid right now. I'm tired. Uh, mm, you something else, Barbie. I can tell just by this little conversation. Hmm. It's a sensitive subject. You're extremely extremely secretive. I see. Yeah. Mm-mm. No, you're. I mean, you're saying you're just you, but you're not really being you if you're holding so many secrets. Really. In order for you to really be you, you gotta live unapologetically you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just saying. Because I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna keep it 100%. Okay, so here's the thing: you can be private, okay? You can be private because there's a lot of people who do YouTube and they're private, okay? They don't put their real name on here, but they're still on here doing YouTube. They're not. Some people don't even, they just do like the hand live or whatever. But um, yeah, I don't know. I don't I don't know. But anyway, I mean, you're not really being yourself though, because if you're hiding things from your family, you know, then you keep saying that, you're just you and this and that. But the point that I'm making is that there's a lot of people who are private, okay? There's a lot of people that are private. So that just means that you set boundaries. That's all. You set boundaries, okay? So the only thing I'm saying though is that there's no way you can expect to really truly make friends and you're that extremely private where you're hiding, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it just, that doesn't really make sense, honey. Nobody is going to feel comfortable wanting to get that close to you if you're being that private. And I'm just keeping it all the way 1,000 with you. Cause that, honestly, that weirds me out. I cannot, try to get close to someone and every little thing they're saying that they're private about. And they don't do this. They don't do. No, it's not for me. It's not for me. And no one is bashing you. We're just on here. We chopping it up, and we having just a heart to heart talk. That's all it is. But there's just some things. It just looks real sus. It looks. It looks weird. I'm telling you, it does. I'm not saying that you're weird, but I'm just saying that some of the things that you're saying, it's like you're saying that your family don't know about your collection, and if you do YouTube they're gonna find out, and it's just like, you know yeah, that's all I'm saying, is that it's gonna be, just so you know, it's gonna be extremely hard for you to make friends in whatever community you're in. And I'm not saying, see, you and I use the word friend differently, and I can kind of tell. But if you're just talking about literally just kind of like meeting people that you can kind of chit chat with, and you come in there, chat here and there, okay, you can do that on YouTube all day long. But what I'm talking about, Barbie, is getting close to a person, to the point that you want to be talking to them every day, and you know uh and you're building something with them. That's not going to happen, because most people are not going to be comfortable with you holding back so much. So if you want to just kind of jump around and chit chat and have fun in the chats and stuff like that, you can. By all means you can. But I'm just saying, if you're trying to get kind of close to someone, or a group of people or whatever, it's not really gonna fly if you're seeming to be very suspicious. You know what I mean? So there's definitely a difference. Definitely a difference. And if that's the type of stuff that you're on, if you just want to come into people's chats just to kind of chit chat and have fun and laugh and joke and stuff like that, by all means go for it. You know what I'm saying? But all I'm saying is if you're trying to forge some type of relationship, a friendship with people, that's not gonna fly if you're trying to be super secretive, because that's gonna come across as being, it's gonna scare people off. Honestly, yeah, and maybe you're not ready for it yet, and that's cool. But all I'm saying is that if you feel like you're really not ready for that, for real friends and stuff like that, then that's your prerogative and that's your choice. But you can't move like that's what you want. Do you get what I'm saying? If you're not ready for that, then uh you can't behave like you're ready for that. You get what I'm saying? You can't, you know, can't do that if that's not what you're ready for. Cuz I know, if I don't really know a person, and I'm just hypothetically speaking, and a person, let's say that they text me, or not even text me, because maybe it didn't get to that far, but let's say they emailed me because they got it off my Dolly page, and they email me freaking 5 times within a couple days. I'm gonna be like, this is a bit strange. And especially if it's like, it's not goal oriented, or they need something or whatever. So my advice to you is, if you're not looking for friends, then do not move like you're looking for friends. If you truly just want to have fun in this sector or whatever, just have just that. But just don't go beyond that, you know what I'm saying? There's boundaries. I'm liking Rainbow's Dolly Nursery. I'm digging you. I like it. Yep, and you're getting all of these gems from people. Gotta take heed to it. Like I said, nobody is trying to beat you down, but I'm gonna tell you, just from this little correspondence, what I assess. I assess from you that you're just always quick to have an answer, Barbie, which is telling me that you're really not taking in what people are saying to you. You're just shooting off. You're always on like you're always on a defense. You're just no, you're not. You're not. And that's not what this is about at all. You know, you have good people in here trying to tell you what's going on. Okay? No one's calling you names. No one's yelling at you or using expletives. No one's doing any of that. We're just talking. That's it. But my assessment of you is that you're kind of quick to kind of shoot off an answer. You don't really think it through, and you're kind of just boom, right with the answers or the excuses. Boom, 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 boom. You know? But that's not what this is. No one is trying to gang up on you at all. Mhm. Yep, that's all it is. Just working something out. Mm-hmm. You girls are awesome. And that's how it should be. Pouring into people and, doing it is all love. It's all love. We have been on here for a very long time trying to work through a situation. We are adults talking, and most of us suffer from anxiety and panic, PTSD, but we all come together, and that's true. Very true. Someone doesn't truly love you if they don't feel comfortable enough to set a boundary. If you want friends, this is what it looks like. We polish each other in love. That's right. Absolutely. I love it. Mm-hmm. Yep. Mm-hmm. These are some good women. Going back to that word discernment. You know, um, these are some good women that are giving you, taking time out to actually sit down and break it down for you and try to help you understand what is trying to be said. So, hello, Big Woods. We were just kind of talking about friendship but I mean, you know, it's not really one specific topic right now. I'm getting a little tired. I'm getting ready to get off here, but just some of my girls are on here, kind of just chit chatting back and forth. Yep, yep. It's just it's positive criticism. Okay, nobody ganged up on you, but um, you have to learn that when a person is being completely transparent, it's not a negative thing. Absolutely. Yep. Read Sandra's. Absolutely. And that's like no if ands or but about it. Definitely more. Okay. This internet is a beast, man. Like I can't. My nerves too bad. Mm-mm. I gotta know. I gotta know who a person is because it just is too much. Too much going on in this world. There's a lot of weirdos. There's a lot of crime. There's just a lot of darkness and evil. So if a person is on guard, they have every reason to be, especially on this internet. Like, there's no playing, you know, playing no games on this internet. Absolutely. Uh huh. Yep. Barbie, do you see what Sandra just said? And that's something she's talking personally to you. And that's something that she needs. Not not that she wants, it's something that she's gonna need. Oh no, no. I look like your aunt? No. I do have family from down south though. Listen, when I tell you, Barbie, listen to me. You do not have to be scared of judgment. Seriously. You do not have to be. That's the one thing that these ladies do not do. That's okay. We don't care if you're 100 and about to kick the bucket. I'm joking. I'm only joking. 100 or about to push up daisies. No, I'm joking. I'm tired. So I'm joking around, but we really don't care if you're older, you know? Like I told you, like it took a lot. I've put on a hell of a lot of weight, and it took a lot for me to come live in general, but I'm here, you know? Mhm. That's right. Yep. That's right. That's right. Mhm. So Barbie, what do you have to say um to Sandra? I noticed that she said a couple times she just has to see who she's talking to. And I'm pretty sure you guys have been corresponding for some time. Aw, thank you. Thank you. I mean, there's things that we all need to work on, you know what I'm saying? And mental mental illness is real. Oh, see, over a year, over a year, over a year. Yeah, okay. Um, Barbie, I don't think you answered my question. Sandra was saying that she needed to see who you were. Um, I don't think she's talking about. She's not talking about an email or anything. She's asking. She said what she needs from you is she needs to be able to see you, see who you are. Okay, without any judgment. Yes. Oh, what was I saying? Uh. No, she's talking about seeing you live, like in living color, like live. Yeah, I like Rainbow. She is so good. Good evening from Miami, Liberty City. Good evening. I mean, you have to know, Barbie, that all of us have insecurities and, you know, we don't want to be judged either. You know what I'm saying? But we get up here and we still do it. Live on Messenger. Messenger. Yeah. I don't. Wait. Messenger is on what? Facebook? I don't think live on YouTube. Messenger. Sandra, you don't have Facebook, do you? I don't think so. 26 people in here. I hope everybody has hit the like button. It's getting kind of late. I know I'm sitting here and I'm boring you guys to death, but I am getting tired. Um, let's see. Live on Instagram. I have an iPhone and Sandra has an Android, so we can't do FaceTime. Uh, you guys can go. You guys can do Instagram, right? Can't you guys do Instagram? Yeah, Instagram has the option to call and to FaceTime or whatever they call it. Woohoo! Okay. Um, Sandra, Barbara said. I mean, Barbara. I'm tired. I need to hold my baby. Barbie said that she is willing to do Instagram. Oh, she smells so good. It feels a little chilly in here. Sandra, Sandra, Sandra. Barbie says she's willing to do Instagram. Are you still there, girl? Look at my baby. Oh my God, she's so cute. She's so cute. She looks so peaceful. I love my baby. I love my baby. I love my baby. She's so precious. Precious, precious. Oops. Sorry, mama. Sorry, mama. Oh, this is my baby right here. Yeah. She's got little butterflies. Little butterflies, butterflies, little butterflies. Did I put? Oh, she got a what you call it on. I can never find. She has such tiny feet, and I could never find any shoes that. These are big. These are swallowing her little feetsies. But look at my baby. Look at my mama baby. I can't even. I keep forgetting I can't kiss her. I got this lipstick on. But this is my baby girl. My baby girl. Uh huh. Butterflies, butterflies. Mm-hmm. Da 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 da. Sandra, did you hear me? Barbie says she's willing to Oh shoot, what did I just do? Says she's willing to Instagram chat with you. Has good ones for her size. Timo is supposed to be taking the tariffs increase back very soon. Okay. Mm-hmm. This is my baby. I love her so much. Um, it is so hard to find preemie stuff. So hard. So when I find them, I jump on them. Quincy Studios, subscribe. Thank you, Quincy Studios. The intro video and a short chat. I know that can be scary, but it's worth it. I have met some amazing people here on YouTube. Yes, I tried to make a video last week and I just kept stopping and laughing because I couldn't look at myself. Listen, Barbie, nobody is gonna judge you, honey. I promise. I promise. Like, does anybody know where to get good preemie stuff from anyway? I'm looking. My daughter said the other day, I was on FaceTime with her and she's like, Mom, why are you looking like a grandma, like looking at the bottom of your glasses like that? And I told her, I said, because they're bifocal and that, see that line? I said, my close up is at the bottom and my far away is at the top. Pretty good. Oh, H&M? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I'm blind. I am. I am blind, lady, blind. It's hard to find preemie stuff on here too. What about like Gerber? Yeah, what about I'm gonna try H&M. I am. Oh God. So somebody came in here and said I remind him of their aunt. Then now Quincy is saying I remind him of one of his older teachers. Oh Lord. I need to start back dyeing my hair. Do I? Oh, look at my mamas. Look at my precious mamas. Oh, I love her so much. I love this doll, man. I love this doll. I am in love with this doll. I love her. Mm-mm-mm. Block. This my mama's. Block. Why is it that like late at night? Oh shit! Did I delete? Who did I delete? Oh my God, Carla! No, come back. Hold on. This is who I meant to fucking block. Hold on. Oh my God, Carla. Did I delete Carla? Oh my God, Carla. I think. Oh, you're here. Oh, this is who I meant to block. Let me see. I swear there'd be like young kids or something trying to get in here. I don't even. Hold on. Okay, thank you. Who blocked? Who deleted him? Thank you. Marie McBride. Hello. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in to this crazy ladies live. And I am tired. I gotta work a double tomorrow. But you know what? The sacrifice is definitely worth it. It's worth it. Yeah, Carla, I meant to tell you, her vinyl is different. It's really like soft and I don't know. Like look at her little fingers moving. I don't know, it's different. I wonder if this is what they consider German damn, it's a lot of trolls coming in here now. What the hell? Quincy, thank you so much and thank you for your nice words. Go me. Thank you, Rainbow. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm pretty much I'm just like my mother. Like it's like, you know, no chaser behind it. But I'm very, very genuine and I mean business, you know what I mean? I mean I may come across as being aggressive, which sometimes you kind of need that, but I think I'm just a mom more than likely. Please don't spam the chat, guys. Um I'm just a mom, you know? And us moms, we tend to overanalyze things like that. You know what I'm saying? But overall, I've got nothing but love from these ladies and, this community. And I love my girls. You can't tell me nothing about them. Okay. I love them. But Rainbow, you seem very nice too. I like your vibe. I do. And I like the way you was kind of kicking in the chat and just, you know, what's the word I'm trying to use? The way you were kind of like just being honest and being genuine and being, real with Barbie. I like that. I like that. Mhm. Yep. Yeah, I don't do drama. I don't like drama. I just, and if I can sometimes like I try not to butt into other people's business and stuff like that, but I am definitely an empath and I'm very compassionate and passionate about certain things and I go hard for the ones I love. You know what I'm saying? I do. I don't like to see people being bullied or being done wrong or any of that stuff. So yeah, you know, that's kind of where I stand on it. And I just don't like when problems and issues are kind of like unresolved and they're open ended. I don't like that either. I like for there to be peace. Peace be still. So yeah, Scorpio. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we don't do the drama. No drama. Save the drama for your mama. Look at my little baby. Oh, I love this doll so much. I am gonna be having a box opening soon. Box opening. I hope I'm gonna be freaking awake long enough to, cause let me see. I work a double tomorrow. Then I think Saturday I work one shift. Follow my YouTube and stuff. I'm open to build and grow. Yep, yep. Baby steps. That's right. Baby steps. Yep. I think the main I don't you know what? Oh my god. I don't know. That's a shame I don't know. I'd have to get it from Carla. I don't know. Um but I think the main takeaway, Barbie, is that you at least consider what some people were saying. I know you felt like you had to answer or maybe shoot off an answer right away, but just really take into consideration some things that were said because there was some really important points, especially from Rainbow. Um, okay, we're gonna hold you to that word. Okay, we're gonna definitely hold you to that word. If you do a live and invite us all, that'll be dope. That'll be cool. That'll be cool. Um, I'm just sitting here looking at my baby because she's so beautiful. Mm-hmm. Oh, heart. That's right. You did tell me that. It's the Harley sculpt. I forgot. I really did. I'm like, what you talk about sculpt? This is Journey. This is my mama's. Oh, I love her so much. Call me crazy, call me what you will, but I love my doll. That's how Sandra, that's how you be looking at your babies. How you when you have Olive in your arms, you be looking at her. Or you have your boys or whatever in your arms, you be just admiring them. I be seeing you looking at them like mm, yep. The Harley sculpt. Well, I believe her sculptor's from Canada. I think that's probably why. Why does people think I got some stuff out and I don't? Like, try not to be inappropriate. Oh, it's an older sculpt. I can turn my necklace back around. Well, guys, I think I'm gonna finally go to bed now. I think this was very productive. Um, Sandra, you a nut. I swear. You a nut. Oh my god. Oh, I gotta pull these lashes off. Sandra is a nut. I'm telling you. Get over there, mama. I love this doll so much. Then I got the naked boy laying here, the one that looked like he got burnt up in the fire. Barbie, it is no problem. Just you know, Sandra's my girl, and you know what I'm saying? She's my girl. She's my girl. And I just, the people that you care about, you don't want to see them feeling no type of way. You don't want to see them, hurt or bothered or stressed or any of that, you know? So when Sandra talks, she's talking from, the deepest parts of her heart. And if she said that she really, desires to see you, and you guys have been, talking for a year and stuff like that, you know, just, she just needs to, she needs that, okay? She needs that. Like I said, especially in this day and age, because now we don't know, you know, anybody can be anybody online. You know what I'm saying? And I would be the same way. I would be like, damn, is this like a blast from the past? Is this somebody perhaps from my past? Is this somebody that's playing a trick on me? Why don't they want to? You got to, you know what I'm saying? You got to think from the other way too, you know? So, like I said, always try to put yourself in somebody else's shoes, because her intentions for you are not wrong. You know what I'm saying? So, you have to kind of think like, okay, what other reason would she really need to see me? You know what I mean? There's a lot of trickery going on this internet out here, and some of us who do have pretty bad anxiety, and we've been through some things, there's certain things that we need, not want, need. Okay. So thank you for staying in the live, because I seen that one time you said that you were feeling, like you were being ganged up on. But thank you so much for your just your courage of staying in the live and actually trying to at least consider what some of us were saying. Okay, we don't have any bad intentions, trust me. um but yeah, just make Sandra feel comfortable, and not having any thought otherwise that you may be, I don't know, a 50-year-old. No, I was gonna say, oh God, I'm not even gonna say that joke, because I don't want you to take it wrong. But just you know, if your heart, if a person's heart and intentions are true, um, it'll show. It'll show. It'll show. Okay, so I'm gonna definitely hold you at your word. I'm gonna believe you. Right. Sandra, why would you take the words out of my mouth like that? Oh my God. I'm tired. Oh boy. Oh my God. But all jokes aside, you know, come on now. People do that. You know what I'm saying? You hear about things like that all the time, and it's true. They can pose as a woman, and it may be some what's the word? Some perv. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just never know. You never know. I be wanting to know too. I need to know who you are. Especially if, like I said, if it's something that has been building over time. So yeah. Right. Exactly. Some wacko. So many different types of people out here, You can never, and I think, in my opinion, you can never be too careful. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can never be too careful, and I don't think that that is a unfair request of her to want to see who you are. I don't think that's an unfair request at all. It's really not. So even though it may seem kind of nightmarish from your end because you may have anxiety or struggle with, different things like that. Look at it from both ways. You understand what I'm saying? It's not like you have to hop on here and show everybody who you are, but if you guys have been kind of building some sort of relationship, at least she needs to know, hey, this person is really real. They're who they say they are. And then obviously she can, just let her friends know. We'll be cool, with that. So, you know, right. Exactly. Exactly, Barbie. Exactly. Yes. Yeah. Hi, I think it says Farah. I don't have my glasses on. I'm too tired to put them back on right now. But guys, looks like there's 43 people in here, and I don't even know how many likes I got. I can look on my computer though real quick. Let's see. Um, but I'm gonna get ready to end it here because I am really really tired, and I gotta get up early. Look, Barbie says she finally got it. Mm-hmm. 38 people. Okay. So, oh God, Sandra, I love you. Good night, Rainbow's Doll Nursery. I really thank you for coming in. Oh, I'm just getting blessed with all of the lovely ladies. Okay. Thank you, Barbie. Thank you, Blessed by Adoption. I thought that was Wadalis, but it's not. It's, who did you say? Andrea or something like that. Carla, you know you my girl. Love you. Um, who else? I think that's it. Well, oh, Beth. I did see Beth in here. Shout out to Melissa. I know she's working hard. I didn't expect her to be here. I know she works the graveyard shift. So yeah. Beth, night night. Love you, girl. Have a good night, guys. And I'm saying I'm going to sleep, but I think I am going to stay up for a few more minutes, but I'm getting off alive because I'm getting tired. I am. Um, and I love you. Carla, I think I have a video of yours I need to watch. Sandra, I have a video of yours I need to definitely watch. Oh, Christina. Christina was in here earlier. You know, you girls don't even have to, like, come into the live. So I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it. So I'm gonna definitely watch you guys. I have two shifts to watch tomorrow, so I have my earbuds in and I be on the floor like, hey, okay, Sandra, okay, Carla, you go, girl. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have my earbuds in. It's a pleasure to meet you too. Pleasure to meet you. Absolutely. And I wish I didn't pick up tomorrow morning now because I could have been up for a lot longer. But they literally called me right before I went live and asked me if I would come into work in the morning, and I was already scheduled in the afternoon. So, ooh, coconut cake. That sounds good. Um, I think I'm gonna have me a little bit of buttered pecan ice cream. I did pretty good though today, honestly. They had chicken finger dinners, fried chicken fingers. They had barbecue and some other flavors, and I didn't have that. I just had a salad. So, yeah. All right, guys. This is Janice with Real Life, okay? And these god doggone reborns, okay? And I love you all with the love of Christ. I love you all with the love of Christ. And I thank everybody for being here. And I look forward to my next video, my next live, or whatever. And, guys, we got to do something. We got to think of some type of challenge that we can do or something. Um,
Yeah, because I love them. I absolutely love them. Okay. So I love you all. Have a good night. Be safe. Okay. Sweet dreams and all that good stuff. And Barbie, I can't wait. I am anticipating your live or whatever, however you plan on doing it, sister. I am definitely anticipating it. Um, yeah. So just think about, take a few minutes, breathe, and think about how you want to do it or whatever. But girl, like Nike, just do it. You feel me? Have a good night, guys. Much love.